Sisters and brothers. Sisters and brothers. Is the labor movement in the house? Is the labor movement in this house? Our union, AFSCME, was founded in Madison, Wisconsin in 1932. Sisters and brothers, workers have struggled in the streets. If you're an auto worker, or a steel worker, or a teamster, or any other worker, you know that you have struggled in the streets to have the right to bargain. Working men and women have been beat up and even died fighting for the right to collectively bargain. And a bunch of cheap labor conservatives take that right away from us!
Here in Minnesota, all of you, teachers, state employees, local government employees, have already sacrificed and given up a great deal in recent years. And you're here today to say with me, to say with your legislators who are here, to say with your congressmen and women who are here, mayors who are here, that standing together, we will not let Minnesota become Wisconsin.
I'm here because of the work we do, the services that we provide, and the men and women who provide them are under attack. For those men and women who teach our kids or come to the rescue when you need help, whether it's police or fire. And the men and women who keep our city streets clear of all the snow that we've gotten this past winter. And boy, it's been a lot. Fill those potholes during those long, cold winters, and much more, the vital services that you use every day. Everyone understands that times are tough and everybody has to make adjustments in their budgets. We did it 2 years ago, not only saved my job, but the jobs of several other firefighters here in the city of St. Paul. We need to stand together and stop these attacks, and we need to focus on getting the American people back to work. Thank you.
I proudly take on the responsibility of being part of what keeps our state strong and healthy. And united we stand. My brothers and sisters in Wisconsin, their struggle is our struggle. Today I have a dream for a better Minnesota, where every worker has a right to a union. Where a hard day's work is rewarded with wages that can raise a family. Get sick, and a retirement that is dignified. I share Dr. King's dream of an America where opportunity is abundant and prosperity is shared. But this is the beginning of our battle. Let's unite as workers and keep the dream alive. We do great work. Let's keep it up.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. I wish that you had the privilege and the pleasure to see you all from where I stand. You guys look great. Thank you for joining us out here today. Brothers and sisters, I'm not sure how we arrived at this place where the hard-working union member became the villain and somehow the root cause of this recession that we have all endured together. I find it insulting that the lawmakers asking us to shoulder unfairly a heavy burden of our state's deficit are the very same lawmakers leading the attack on our working families while continuing to shield the wealthy from any obligation to help heal our state's budget woes. It's not right. It's not right, brothers and sisters. Today, Minnesota, we gather here to tell our friends to the east in Wisconsin to stand tall, to keep up the fight for unions, for public employees, for We're all in this fight with you. Today, we are all Badgers. Thank you.
I want to start by setting a few things straight. Workers didn't bankrupt Wisconsin or any other state. Wall Street recklessness and CEO greed caused our financial problems. And while they're busy scapegoating workers for their own misdeeds, they're hoping we'll ignore the fact that corporate profits reached a record high in 2010. This isn't about union versus non-union workers, and it's not about public sector versus private sector. We know those are just a few false distinctions that Governor Walker and his corporate backers, like the billionaire Koch brothers, create to divide workers against each other and undercut us anytime we try to stand together for a better life. Well, Governor Walker, the gig is up, and as you can see from the hundreds of thousands across the country rising up, you're not buying it anymore.
Today, we are in the fight of our lives. Make no mistake, when Governor Walker claimed the people have spoken, he is not being honest. The people have not spoken. Big money has spoken. Governor Walker and all of your cronies, we say loud and clear, you may try to stop collective bargaining, but you will never, never, never stop collective action. The soul of our nation. Workers' rights are human rights. Workers' rights are human rights. Thank you.
We're here to stand up for workers' rights. We're going to support our brothers and sisters from Wisconsin.
Stand tough. Keep going, keep going. We're all for you. You should have seen us. I've never seen this Capitol so packed. We're all behind you.
Oh, I was so excited to see the turnout. You know, it's really good. That shows how united we are.
We're all together. This is all for one for all. That's it.
My mother's been a teacher for 25 years in Wisconsin. I'm from Wisconsin. A lot of my friends are camped out in the Capitol building in Wisconsin. They've been there for a week now. And it just means everything that, you know, the state of Minnesota is supporting, and it's great to have people turn out.
There are ways that you can solve the budget crisis. It's not by balancing the budget on the backs of workers, it's by taxing the rich. Here's the fix, tax the rich.
I don't know if people are aware of it, but the same legislation is in our House and Senate in the Republicans. You know, they want to do the same thing here too. So if we don't take a stand for the workers in Wisconsin, it's going to be right here on our doorstep.
As a fourth-generation union member, I'm here to make sure that those collective bargaining rights go on for my kids and my grandkids.
How can you get rid of collective bargaining where it started? It's disgusting.
This truly is, like Ed Schultz said, ground zero for the fight to save the middle class. This is a national drive to kill the unions. This isn't about budget. This is about killing unions.
It's not just about the public sector. It's about all the trades. You know, construction, service. It's about, you know, attacking the unions and trying to break our, you know, agreements. It's about all the unions. It's not even about the unions. It's about all workers.
The governor gave away millions to rich corporations, and now he's blaming that on the workers, and it's just not fair. And you can see workers aren't going to take it anymore. They're standing up, and I'm proud that they're standing up, and proud to be here in Minnesota standing up with them in spirit.
To my union brothers and sisters in Wisconsin, I tell them just to keep fighting, keep staying at the Capitol, keep calling their legislatures to the Wisconsin 14 and tell them they're extremely brave for what they're doing, and keep up the good fight, because it will be worth it in the end. Walker will be stopped.